Good evening. The Florida Weather Guy. I'm your forecaster, Jeff, and we're going to be going over some details about upcoming Friday's weather, plus our Thursday's forecast, our tonight's forecast, and a little bit of conditions of what took place today in the Pinellas regional weather area. Now I'm going to move on out of the way, and that way we can start looking at the so that we can start looking at the Florida Weather Guide's forecast with Jeff for Pinellas regional weather plus the state of Florida. Okay, this is our map over here, and as you can see, along from around Pasco County all the way down to Miami, and then a little bit up the East Coast, and then a little bit just north around the Big Bend area, and a little bit around Louisiana. All of that is under a marginal risk of severe storms. And a marginal risk is by the Storm Prediction Center, and it's from 1 to 5. And we're just in the marginal risk for right now. They may up that, but then again they may decrease it and stuff. So right now we're in a marginal risk for damaging winds, a possibility of a tornado or two, and some hail in with the storms that come in for Friday. I'll have a more detailed forecast for Friday, tomorrow night, Thursday night, for Friday's forecast. We'll go in detail of what we need to do. Okay, this is our safety precautions for the state of, for what we're going to be looking at. This is just a graph of showing what a tornado warning is and a tornado watch. As you can see, house 2, this whole yellow right here, that is predicted of a tornado watch, which means weather conditions favorable for thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes at this location on the map. So the watches are issued by the Severe Storms Prediction Center, and the warnings are issued by your local National Weather Service in your states. This one's out of Oklahoma. This one is your local ones. And for our Tampa Bay regional weather area and the counties that it's covered under that, it's out of Ruskin. They issued the tornado warnings. And in tornado warning, tornadoes is expected. A tornado is occurring or will shortly at this time at the location predicted on this map. This is just what it looks like. This is not really happening, but this is just what it looks like on a map. You will see a red triangle, and it will have how it's moving and where it's moving and what counties it's including. It does not cover all the counties anymore like it used to in the past, but it covers a short period of the counties. So that's the difference. A tornado watch means tornadoes are possible. A tornado warning means tornadoes are expected, either by the public or by radar or by trained spotters, or law enforcement. That's who relays the message to the National Weather Service, and then they look at the data and they compare it to radars, and then that's when they put out the warnings. The tornado watch is, like I said, is put out by the Severe Storm Prediction Center. They look at all the atmospheric conditions, the soundings, and all the computer models and everything that goes into that, and then they determine that this area is favorable for possible some tornadoes and stuff. But we'll get on with the forecast. Now this is for March 21st, Florida Regional Weather Guy forecast. And this is your overnight low temperatures, and it looks like Daytona is 59. Looks like we're pretty well uniform. Tampa and Sarasota both at 58, Gainesville 52. Tallahassee looks like they're going to be the coolest at 50. Jacksonville 56. West Palm 71. Cape Coral 61. And Miami sits at 72 degrees. And for your high, it looks like Panama City at 66. Jacksonville 75. Orlando 81. Palm Bay 73. Miami 75. In the Tampa Bay regional weather area, 78 degrees. This is our Florida Weather Guide Thursday's forecast. North Florida, Northwest Florida, North Florida, and Northeast Florida. Looks like it's going on the most part during the daytime. Looks like we're going to be partly clouded skies. In Central Florida, partly clouded skies. And in the Southwest and the Southeast Florida, especially around the middle of the south part of Florida, we may have some rain showers along with sunshine as well. This is our Florida Weather Guide recap, Wednesday's weather recap, March 20th, 2024. Here in the Pinellas office where I'm located, your Florida Weather Guide, I had a low of 52 degrees according to my data. I had a high of 73 degrees according to my data, and we had sunshines all day today. That was our weather conditions. And tonight, according to the local forecast, we're going to go call for about 58, 60 degrees tonight. And your winds are going to be generally from the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour with partly cloudy skies. This is your Thursday, March 21st, 2024 daytime forecast. And this is for the Pinellas Regional Weather Forecast. You're going to have partly sunny skies with the winds from the northeast, and then in the afternoon switching to the southeast. That's the head of that next weather system, the low pressure and the cold front coming our way. And we're going to have a high of 77 degrees. This is our current temps around the state of Florida. Looks like mid to upper 50s northwest, low 50s around just north of Tampa area, and Gainesville, Daytona, and low to mid 60s around Central Florida, upper 60s to lower 70s around Southwest and Southeast Florida. This is your Florida Weather Guide. I'm your forecaster, Jeff, and I want to thank you for tuning in to Pinellas Regional Weather plus Florida. Have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow evening. Now, tomorrow's evening might be even a little bit longer because we'll have to go over some more safety precautions. If there are any watches or warnings that are issued Friday, plus we'll look at the latest computer models. We'll have that up on the screen here. We'll have the rain totals, the wind map on here tomorrow, because it's supposed to be gusty as well for Friday. So Friday looks like, right now we're looking like 70 to 90%, and then a couple hours at 100% chance of rain. We rarely ever get that here in the state of Florida. So you're looking at probably anywhere from 80 to 100% chance of rain for Friday. So we got to be prepared for any possible watches and warnings, and I will update you on any possibilities if they're going to issue anything, and we'll look at the radars, we'll look at everything, and I'll keep you updated throughout the day on Friday through my radar app, and that's Omega Radar. That's who I use for my radars for the Florida Weather Guy radar. All right, have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow, and be safe.